Tuesday, February 2nd today. Just gotta check my paperwork. I think I wrote that wrong. No, I didn't. I put February 2nd. Look at that. Awesome. We are at our delivery point, customer, whoever you want to call it. And buddy's just coming out there. I think he's gonna tell me to back in, but I got here at around 7:30. We untarped the load, unstropped the load. It is windy. Folding the tarp was awful. Straight up did not have a good time. We're gonna unload the 2 inches and then we're heading down to Brampton. So I already have this plugged into my GPS. 9 hours of driving. It's gonna be a good day today. All right, let's see if we can get this done. It's very tight. The door is right up against the building. Like the building's an L shape and the door is right at the L. It's tight. I texted my dispatcher and I was like, they want me to back in here, so get the insurance papers ready. Delivery is done. Took a hell of a lot longer than we thought it would. They wanted me to back into the building, and I would have had no issues doing it, except that they wanted me to turn in the building, and that just wasn't going to work because my trailer needs to swing, but so did my truck. So it just didn't happen. Like, it wasn't gonna happen because the door was so close to the building. Like, the building was an L shape, right? So the door was right at the corner of the L, and there was just no way for me to actually back in there. And he looked at me and he's like, well, we get trucks in here all the time. And I was like, what kind of trucks? And he goes, box trucks. Okay, well, I'm, 75 feet long. So anyways, frustrating when that happens, but whatever, that happens. So anyways, now we're just making a U-turn to get onto the 40 west to go out towards Montreal. We're gonna go out to Montreal and then get on the 401 and start heading down towards Brampton to go do our other drop. And then tomorrow morning in Mississauga, we're gonna pick up two 20-foot sea cans that are going back to Thunder Bay. So yes, that's what's happening. That's the plan right now. That's what we're doing. Oh, the city's confusing sometimes. I just backtracked a whole lot, but I mean, it's the only way to do it. We're getting there, right? There we go. 40 West Montreal. Going here. This way. Yielding to nobody coming. And away we go. Let's put her to the floor and make the C-13 work for it. Coming through. There's nobody here anyways. Alright. I have this Garmin GPS. It's the Diesel 780. Oh, this thing is fantastic. I love it. 10 out of 10 recommend this thing. It is awesome. I love it. It tells you which lane to be in. It gives you kind of a heads up of what the intersection looks like that you're coming up to, like the ramps and all that. Awesome, awesome, awesome GPS. I love it. I don't know how I lived with it before. Lived without it before. So yeah, anyways, we are 824 kilometers from Brampton. And then along the way, we're gonna find a place to park for the night. It's right around 10 after 10. So it's, yeah. This is confusing. Oh, I was in the wrong lane. Would you look at that? How weird, eh? You guys are building a new bridge. I don't know. I love this city, though. be Quebec City. It is such a beautiful city. The infrastructure is nice, the roads are nice, the people are nice, and I don't know, if you look at like old Quebec, it looks like Europe. It is so beautiful. I love it. I am in love with the city. I would live here in a heartbeat. If somebody looked at me and was like, we're going to offer you to live anywhere in the world or in the country, I would pick Quebec City for sure. I love it here. Beautiful city. We're doing okay at getting away from the snow, but it looks like it's caught up to us. Very, very unfortunate. It's not all of that bad, it's just not fun. Well, it's not that it's not fun. I just, oh Jesus. Why is everybody moving over? What's going on here? I can't see anything. I see flashing lights up ahead. There was a police that went by me earlier, so there may be an accident up ahead. Oh, there goes a fire truck or an ambulance in the other direction. Ever lovely. You get a single snowflake and everybody forgets how to drive. It's unfortunate, but there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta stay in your lane and hope for the best. So we're just coming into Montreal-ish. In 9.9 kilometers, we're going to get onto the 25. And then we're going to eventually get back into Ontario and hop on the 401. So, getting interesting out here. I've never driven through Montreal in a snowstorm, so I'm very excited to see how people are going to react. And everybody's coming to a halt here. So let's see what's happening here. I'm going to slap on the four-ways because I don't know what's going on. But it seems as though we are coming to a screeching halt. So, is there an accident here? It looks like there is, because the flashing lights up there indicate there's probably a tow truck. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, that looks like a tow truck to me. I want to get into the right lane, I think.
Westbound 40 shut down ahead here.
Is there an accident or something?
Yeah, a big accident. They're just taking the service lanes.
That warning for the heads up. Oh, I love having a CB radio. Did you guys hear that? There's a big accident, and I think we are just at it here, to be honest. So this is exciting. We're gonna let people cut us off. Let's see where we end up. Oh, I see flashing lights behind me. Oh, ever exciting. One single snowflake and people forget how to drive. And look at these people in the left lane. There's an ambulance trying to get by, and everybody's just hogging the lane. Unbelievable. Well, we've been at this storm for about 25 minutes now. We have moved about 1.5 kilometers, and turns out they got the entire 40 shut down. We're going to detour somewhere, and I don't know where, because I don't know Montreal, but I have a GPS, so I'm not overly concerned. Now, I don't know how many lanes this exit is, but it seems like people are just piling in. But if I had to guess, I would guess it's probably like 2 lanes wide, maybe. I don't know, I guess we're gonna find out. I'm just taking my time because I'm trying to not hit anybody, and I'm trying to not have anybody hit me. But this is brutal. This is wild. Look, it looks like it's a 1-lane exit. Everybody's just been piling up. So, interesting. Oh, that's a big wreck. Now let's see where we go from here. Yeah, that's a lot of fire trucks and police cars and flashing lights and wowzers. And of course everybody eastbound is slowing down to rubberneck and look at stuff, right? Go figure, sounds about right. That is a lot of tow trucks. I think all in all I counted about 7 tow trucks. That's a lot. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm gonna drive, you guys look and see what happens. Yeah, that's a big wreck. There's a lot of cars involved. I really hope everybody's okay though. It would really suck if, you know, there was a fatality or whatever. Would not be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, just in there, 4 cars. Crazy. And a box truck. And that was just from what I counted. We'll have to see there later on when I look at the footage when I get back home. Alright, so now we're getting back on the 40. That was convenient. Conveniently placed exit. Very nice of them. So we are just gonna, you know, mosey on down, take our time, because this is very sloppy. And as we just saw, these roads are not very forgiving right now. oh boy, what a day. We are just leaving the Lancaster Flying J. We are back in Ontario now, but yeah, the weather is not much better than when it was in Quebec. Yeah, so I'm gonna be able to go for that. I stopped here, made some lunch, grabbed some fuel, and fixed an air leak. Started realizing I was losing a little bit of air when I was applying the brakes. So it was just one of my glad hand rubbers there. I just went out and bought a new pack and replaced the glad hand rubber. And now we are good to go. Beautiful, I know. It's great. There you go, yellow light there, red light there now, green light. Make sure nobody's sliding through the intersection. Getting back onto the 401 West. And let's see what kind of shit show we are getting into once we get on the highway. It wasn't too bad when I pulled off, but the snow has not let up. And yeah, it hasn't really gotten any better or worse. It's just been snowing non-stop. So it's pretty well before Montreal. But I mean, it's winter. We've had it really easy this winter so far. So you know what, all in all, I shouldn't really complain much. Alrighty, let's frickin' give her. Nobody coming in, so we're good to merge. Put the truck in the high gear and go. So yeah, so we're gonna make it to Brampton tonight, hopefully. I was looking at the radars. The storm is following us all the way down. It's gonna hit Oshawa in that area around 6 o'clock tonight. And yeah, so I don't think I'll be getting no snow today. I wish, but unfortunately it's not gonna happen. So we'll just take our time and we'll get there when we get there, essentially. It's all we can really do, right? So I mean, the roads aren't bad. They're just not very well plowed. But the roads themselves are not bad. But once it gets darker, we're gonna have to slow down because the visibility is gonna go down as well. And the sun's gonna be setting in about 2.5, 3 hours probably, so we will adjust accordingly. I'm not a reckless driver, and well, I mean, I had my younger days when I was younger, I'd been going drift neighborhoods at like 3 o'clock in the morning type thing, right? But I was never much of a reckless driver. I want to get there alive and in one piece. So, like I said, if it takes me 2 days to get there, it takes me 2 days to get there, and that's all there is to it.